Hello everybody and welcome back to Factory Town, where our little town is growing. It's growing so much. I'm kind of out of space. Needed to start on a larger map, clearly. So today we are going to make ourselves a pasture, and we are going to make ourselves a pasture so we can build fields and stuff around our farm. But I don't really know where to put the pasture because I'm kind of thinking it needs to be around the farm somewhere, near to the farm. But we also need room for all these fields and things that are going to go around the farm. So maybe we could like flatten out a little area down the hill and have that be for the pasture. We could maybe do it that way. I'm not really sure. It's not big. It's not big. Maybe as long as it's a little bit away. The problem is I don't know how big these farm tiles are going to be. So let's go to building and let's go to pasture. We'll just pop it like here or something. And we'll just continue the little path along. And hope that that's big enough. So animal feed grain mill. Oh, so loads of stuff is just unlocking all the time. It's such a good little game, this one. So fun. It's really fun. Finding out what you can unlock and stuff. So I've got this one and I'm hoping I need to find out what I need to do here. So it has an inventory. It can make me wool or leather. I need fertilizer. How does it make fertilizer? Let's have a quick look on my F1 menu, my help menu, and just go to pasture and see a little bit more about what that does, if it will tell me anything more. Produces animal products like wool, leather, and fertilizer. Now there is an upgrade function there for 100 gold. Produced by houses and market, required for many. Let's upgrade it. We've got 100. We've got 100 easily. Oh, I upgraded it twice. It now increases its production. Oh, here we go. Animal feed produced by the grain mill and water is turned into leather and fertilizer. Righty ho then. So I'm gonna need now a path going up here. See, I'm learning a lot of stuff, so I would have put that in possibly a slightly different place had I realised that we were gonna need like water and stuff behind it. So number one thing, I'm gonna give it a well and a worker because I feel that it needs that. Because the wells are being used as fast as they can produce. Can they upgrade? I'll have to find out. So I'll pop that in behind there. No, it can't upgrade. Production 78%. Interesting. Okay, never mind. So we'll get another worker, and that worker will supply this building. I could put another little grain mill up here. Then I'd probably need another farm. It's gonna get very crowded. But yeah, I almost need another farm that produces grain that goes straight to a mill that produces animal feed. So I'm actually going to do that, I think. The grain mill. I'm going to like... now then. Another farm. And the grain mill. I need it close by. I definitely need it close by. Close to the pasture and close to this farm. So, or close to another farm that's maybe behind it. So, okay, let's put it here for now. For now, anyway. I may have to redo this whole area to make it pretty. Once I get further along, I'll probably be like, oh yeah, I've got plenty of resources. Now, it looks to me like everyone's getting a bit grumpy. So let's see what their houses are missing. The houses are missing food right now. So we definitely need to be upping the amount of grain that's going to that grain mill. Because, yeah, there's not enough grain going through. Looks like there's a little bit of a bottleneck in that the farm doesn't produce for just a minute while it's waiting for the water. That seems to be about a 1-to-1 seems okay there. So I'm actually going to build another little farm next to it. I'm just going to pull some of the land down a little bit. Building. I'll build another one and then maybe even another one after that. So terrain, flatten. Need to flatten this just enough. Fit in another well and another little farm. Just do that maybe. Might have to get rid of some of these trees as well eventually, but let's get the cursor free, build another farm. Wow. Oh, we don't even have these. Actually, the production on that would go up if I built the farm tiles, but I can't do that until I've got grain going into there and then I've got fertilizer. So I think building another farm first is good. I may have to demolish and rebuild once I know more about these farm tiles, but for now I think I just have to do this and put a well behind. And I need a little guy. Got any little guys that are doing nothing at the moment? What are you supposed to be doing? Oh, carrying wood, okay. You're supposed to be helping the school. Oh, how's the research going? Oh, the research of the forestry is all done. Well, why don't we start on metallurgy then? Which requires iron ore, which can be smelted in the forge into metal goods. We need herbs and writing supplies. Right, medicine will be the next one then. Which means that you, little man, need to be going to get herbs for the school. And you get paper. Cool. Working on it. That's good. That's very good. Okay. Back up to here then. I need a little worker dude to take... Oops. Little worker dude to take water to the farm. Why won't you do that? Take water to the farm. And then I need to extend the chute a little bit, I think. Chute is blocking my road a bit, but never mind. These are things I need to learn to work on. So let's go into the precise build mode because I like that one better. As you may have worked out. I think I can just get it to do that. And then they just... Yeah, that's cool. Plus, I've got a whole little row of farms going on over here now. Woo! But I also want a farm that will be sending some grain to this grain mill here as well. So I think I need to maybe just flatten a little bit behind here as well. So I'm mega running out of room. I definitely need a well behind it as well. And I could flatten down here and have more farms that, you know, go onto this conveyor as well. I'm learning a lot actually about how to lay things out. I don't think I've done it in the right way at all, but learning a lot. But yeah, I definitely want... what I could do for now is I could just have a little chute going from here into the pasture. I also need to know if I put the well directly behind, will that automatically... see if we can find out more about wells. Hang on, items, buildings, well. Well, where are you, well? Produces water, that's all it says. I don't know if it was directly behind. In fact, I might just like delete this one. and try and put the well directly behind the pasture and see whether that immediately goes in, because then I could save workers by doing that. So it's worth checking. All these things are a bit for science, but you know, I do want to check them out. So if I had a well directly behind, does that automatically feed water into here? The answer seems to be no. Whereas if you build something on a water side, like the school I've got here, that seems to be automatically supplied with water. So it's definitely something that I need to think about in the future, is possibly I should have maybe removed these trees and maybe tried to get the, you know, even just lowered the terrain a little bit in a square just to back things onto the water, or even channel things. But no, that doesn't work, so I'm actually going to move. It is producing water continually. At 44%. Why is the production on the wells so low? Is that because other wells in the area take away its water supply? Does it slowly but surely get more and more and more, like, less and less and less efficient? Because I'm very tempted to rebuild all of this down by the water side, like all down here. So let's just have a look. If I built a farm by here, say, that would automatically have water. And then another one by here, another one by here. They would all be automatically supplied with water, and I would not need a worker to do all of that. I could then produce grain and have my pasture and stuff like that up there, and I could repurpose this area for other things. At the moment, I'm not going to bother with that, but that's something I'll probably do in the future. I'll probably move it all. I'll destroy it all and move it all. So I need a way to get... Do you know what? I may just put a worker. One worker for water and one worker for grain. So you take this grain to that grain mill. That grain mill needs to make animal feed. You take... The path blocked now with the water. You take that water into the animal pen as well. And then I'm going to put a little chute going from here into here. Because there's no need, when we can use a chute, there's no need to have... hang on. You're putting that in the doorway, aren't you? I'll go around the back, I think, because otherwise you can't put the grain in. So... Workers. Path. Terrain. Flatten terrain. Flatten this terrain as well. To bring it up. There we are. So now I can put a chute in. Path, chute. And the chute needs to go this way. Ugh. This is why I always want the precise chute on. Sorry, this is not working well. Come on, do it. Do the right thing. Oh, man. Precise chute. R. Rotate. There we are. Oh no, we needed that. Great. I just remembered the well was in the way, so we need to get rid of that one. Go to precise. One that goes around the corner there and just goes all the way along here into that little pasture with the animal feed. Perfect. And build a path. So that guy's a bit quicker. we've got animal feed. Should be coming out and down the chute, but that does not seem to be working. So I'll try and see if I can put the chute out the front and whether that will work. Put there. Oh, now we have stone paths. Oh, good, good. Wasn't what I wanted to do. Shoot. Alright, so the animal feed does only go in there. Alright, okay, so he can still put stuff in. Okay, that's good. Precise chute. Rotate, 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 rotate. Okay, so we've got animal feed going in now. So that can all just get lost around the back there. So I don't know why it doesn't work around the back, but oh well. Apparently that's a thing now. These wells don't seem to be working very well. Seem to be getting very depleted. %, 44%, 62%. Okay, they seem to work about the same as they were before actually, so they don't seem to be getting any less efficient. It's just that I guess there's not much water around. We're still making more than we were. So yeah, the fact that we've got them too close together, it does seem to be an issue. So that's again something I'd need to have a look at. But now we should be getting fertilizer and stuff like that. And the fertilizer kind of needs to go back into the farm buildings. Okay. What else are we getting? We're getting wool as well. Wool and fertilizer. So I kind of want the fertilizer going to... I think they need to go back to the barn with that then. Maybe I need a little worker to do that. I think everything with workers, I feel like it's not very efficient. How's my research going? Medicine's nearly done. I need to work on metallurgy, I really do, but I'm so close to getting this fertilizer stuff done. Oh no, that all needs to go down to the barn. So maybe we could just do a little path going all the way down there. And then the wagons could come and just take that away. Let's do that, I think. Build me a path down here. And a wagon to take all the stuff to the barn. So that will count as another worker again. Okay, wagon, take all that stuff down to this barn. Okay, the wagon isn't really handling that road very well, so I think we need to do a bit of terrain modification there. Definitely. That'll make it easier for you, won't it? Oh, is that too... Oh, no. That's like way too slopey now. That poor cart. I'm just trying to make it easier for you. Everything's going wrong. Okay, let's try and flatten it back out. And then we'll work on metalworking. That's better. slightly. Except that I want that to be flat. No. Stop it. That's all I wanted. That is all I wanted. Okay, I've probably spent half my... Yay! Herbs have been unlocked. Stop flattening stuff. Okay, so all the wool and the fertilizer has been taken down. So that means that now I should be able to build these like farm tiles that make these a bit more efficient. Thank you. Okay. Just got little tiny ones. Okay, that's fine. We can put them everywhere. I wonder if I could put another couple of wells around the place and try and get some more workers that will help with that. The food production chain is not getting too good. Oh my goodness, look what's happening down here. I've been focused massively up here. What are you trying to... What's your job? Oh dear, I don't even know what your job is. What's your job? Oh right, they've managed to decimate all the trees. So now would probably be quite a good time for me to start thinking about foresters as well, and ironworkers. I don't feel that this is a very So what are you guys doing? They're taking the lumber places. What are you doing? Can't even see what you do. The wagon that takes from that one. Wagon that takes from that one. You could go and take wood over there. And then that wagon will have something to do. Okay. We're getting there. I'm learning. I'm learning slowly. So, you know, the thing that seems to be very much the issue around here, around in this little bit here, is that it's not been placed by water. It would be a lot better if it was, and it'd be a lot better if I kept all of the lumbering separate from all of the grain stuff. That seems to definitely be a factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start some metalworking over here. And then I am going to possibly move all my grain and all that stuff over here. I'll rebuild it. I'll get completely rid of this chute. Well, unless I can repurpose this chute for all the lumber mills, because that would work really well. That would work quite well, I think. So we could definitely have a big old lumbering village here and remove all of the farming stuff. Put it over here where it can be. We've got herb patches, and we've got things near the water and all that sort of thing. So one thing I want to test a bit with the terrain as well. I'll do it in a minute. Ironwork first. So what we should have is a forge somewhere, I think. Because we need to use the forge before we can... Oh, we don't seem to have one. So let's just see if it's iron ore that I need rather than... Oh yes, it is. So if I bring iron ore, then we can research metal. Okay. So what I need then is my guy that does paper, and I've got my guy that brings things to the school. Don't know where a guy that brings things to the school has gone. Ah, right. Guy that brings things to the school is taking Herb's places. Okay, so you are going to be changing to getting iron ore and taking that to the school. And then we're going to research metalworking. So that's going to unlock loads of stuff, I imagine. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the idea that like having all your wood in a different place with a barn, and then have all your metal and stone in a place with a barn, and have all your grain in a place with a barn is a very, very useful thing to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with farms down here. And then I'm going to add in the grain mills more inland. And then we'll have like a pasture, and the pasture will need to be by the sea, by the ocean as well. Okay, this is fine. May as well do that while it's researching metallurgy. I mean, this is one of the things with a game like this, is you sometimes, when you don't know what you're doing, you do sometimes need to move things around, but I think it's worthwhile. So I need population capacity for the farm. Right, so I either need to build another little house, somewhere that's held by the... I can hear a dog yipping outside, and it sounded like someone screaming for a second there, just because I got my headphones in. I was like, oh my goodness. Anyway, I think things are fine. So I could do a little bit of terraforming around here and fit some more houses in around there. Because what I need to know is... I need to know where the market covers. So if I build a house, will it be covered by the market is the question. Oh, I think I can see here. Yeah, this is the market coverage. All across there is covered by the market. All behind the trees here is covered by the market. We just need a little bit of terraforming to happen. And we've got lots of money right now, so we can do that. So let's flatten the terrain. All of this can get flattened down. Because I want to do... There you are, that's better. Bit of room for some houses now. And I'll start removing the trees as well. But I definitely need to make sure that the houses are within market range if I'm going to build more. So one more house. I said I wasn't going to put one there, but I am going to, because I need them to be, like I say, within the market range. There would actually be a good place for farms, but I actually think I'm going to put them over here. So I'm going to, now I've got some capacity, I'm going to put some farms down. I'm going to put 2 down again. So I'm going to put 1 here. And 1 a little bit behind it. Water will auto supply for both of those. Could even have 1 here as well. No, I can't. I can't fit them in because of the... can't afford them or something. Oh yeah, I can't afford. That's fine. So then I'm going to build myself a pasture as well. You're kidding me. I need a house for a blinking pasture as well. I think I do need to start like deleting these up here. Just temporarily. I'm going to need to do quite a lot, so we're going to be unhappy for a little while. I need to delete this. This. And all the wells. Okay, so they're auto-supplied with water down there. But we need, oh, so they will automatically produce me grain, that's fine. So I need to build myself the mills as well. So grain mill, I want... That's the best place for my grain mill. I need to kind of put roads in, don't I? So I can kind of see where I'm going with it all. So let's put roads in, and that will help me kind of work everything out a little bit. So we've got, I want a double road now because this is going to be a real main thoroughfare. I'll have to go around the coal, but I can go straight through the trees. All the way to that herb patch. Let's demolish our way through these trees. For good measure. Okay, so this is gonna make everything really a lot nicer and a lot less workers needed and all that sort of thing. It's gonna be painful for a little while, but then it will help. Okay, so then it needs to kind of go around the herb patch a bit. I'll probably just put little paths just around the farms as well, although I will be putting the farm tiles around them as much as possible, so I may have to remove those later. So I'm thinking actually what I'll probably need to do is remove a couple more trees, like here and here, and then the path can continue down that way. And then I've got a more of an idea where things need to go. Okay, so it could go like that. Probably carry on along like that as well. We'll probably have we'll have all of the farmy bits around here. I'll probably put loads of those farm tiles all around this area, and then we'll go for like mills behind. I might put the mills just a little bit back from the path so there's room for chutes and stuff. So grain mill. So we'll have two there. One will supply, I think one will supply the village. No, actually we could even have two supplying the villages and just keep going with farms all along the water's edge as much as possible. So these are already supplied with lots of grain because they've got this natural supply of water, and the more fields I put around them, the faster they're going to go, and the water won't limit them, which is great. So I want to build myself some chutes to go. To go all the way, and I'll probably just go to for starters I'll just go to one kind of granary each. I'm kind of thinking these might need to be in a different place actually, because the carts and stuff are not going to be able to get to them properly. I was struggling to work out properly where to put them, but this isn't good. Unless I can get the flour to come out the back and then get picked up somewhere. Or I can put a road along the back there, and maybe the carts and things will pick them up from there, but sometimes they're really picky about where they'll pick up from. Ah, hang on, no, it will exit from there. Right, no, this is okay, this is fine. So we've got these going back in there. I may destroy part of that herb patch, I'm not sure. Because I don't know where I can get herbs other than that little patch there. There's not many on the map. So for now, I'll just make the carts go down a narrow path instead. Because I can't really move these forward, which would have been ideal if I'd have realised what I was doing again. But I can work around that. It's not as bad as what I did last time. Okay, so there we are. All done. So now what I want to do is to try and get these to be a lot more... Let's just get these away. Get these to be more... Oh, right. So you can get the farms to produce herbs as well. Ah, okay. These ones are grain farms, but I can get my farms to produce herbs. That's amazing. Right. So now I need a cart or something, or a person, you, to go and pick up from... Can you pick up from 2 places? From here to market. Can I get that wagon to like pick up all of the grain? Yeah, supply market with food. Will that take it from everywhere? But that should work for quite a while, I think. And the quicker I can get the... I may need 2 wagons for it. If I do, I do. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. And this means now that all of this can get deleted. Oh no, the farm tiles can't get deleted. That sucks. Can I go over them with like road tile or something? Put footpaths on top of them? No. I need them to go away. Maybe I can build on top of them or something. I'm not sure. The barn is still okay over there. To be honest, I don't think I need anything like a barn over here. Maybe I do. Maybe I do to put all the grain in. I'm not sure. Might be an idea. We're not too far away from the market though. But I think I've sorted most of our food problems now. So we need to work on lumber. And also have a look at how well metallurgy is doing. It's very close to being done. Fantastic. So these lumber mills and this big chute and everything like that. We need to really sort all of this out. We've got this nice big area up here. So, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go onto the actual block. And I need to click on it and then I need to right click. That's how you get rid of the farms. I've just realised. So I just go beep, 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 beep. And with the chutes I do the same. You go in and you go to a chute. And I'm just going to get rid of all of this because it's not needed at the moment. Okay. So right now I've got like a couple of lumber shacks and a barn. And they're all in really like random places. And I'm thinking I would like them to be like more in maybe a line. And then I could maybe have my lumber up here and it could be coming down to the lumber mills down the bottom. Or I could even get rid of this whole big construction, which I think I might do. And just completely reimagine the whole lumber side of it. Seems a bit sad, but there's no need to have all of this like it is. It's just so completely okay. So are we good for food now? Is the food starting to come in properly? All right, one of these wagons that was for lumber needs to come in, and whichever one, I think it's that one. Needs to go there and take all the flour to the market. You go and do that. So at least they've got, while they haven't got wood, they've got food. So the food basically makes itself. So the food is just basically being run by 2 carts right now, which is amazing. That's really, really good. This area here might be able to get some more houses in it behind there because the rocks and the iron ore and stuff are being used, which is pretty cool. Right, you guys need something to do. And the thing is, you're not going to have lumber to do things with anymore. So I'm actually going to take you and get you chopping lumber from like this set of trees. So that at least we've got lots of lumber. And then I may take some of the lumber workers away and you as well. You take that lumber over there. And then I'm going to sort out all these lumber mills. I think we might have maxed out the wood that can go in there though. It's a bit annoying. Okay, we have unlocked a forge. Let's have a look at what research we can do now. Has that unlocked more things? Railways and machinery. Ooh. Very nice. But we can't do that until we've built up a little bit more. And I want to get the base stuff really, really good first. So I want to basically build myself a couple of these foresters. Because they look really awesome. I don't know what they do. Or how they do it at the moment. Get out of the way, guys. Seriously, you're so in the way. So if I maybe like pop a few down. And they just make wood. They just literally make wood. Wow, that's really cool. So I want... Okay, I want the chutes. I've actually kind of taken away a lot of chutes, but I think I might want them so that I've got the room for all of these. So I've got these chutes. It can go all the way down the hill. I would like a chute from each one of these. I want one of these ones. So they can roll down the hill. Yay! We've got a logging operation going on. Woohoo! Gonna go all the way across here. Down there. And then I'm going to decide what I need to do with these lumber mills. So I've got all of these logs that can go to various lumber mills if they want to. However, I don't know how they're going to split off. Because again, I think that might be something that needs logic because... Quite possibly. Okay, well, first thing I want to do is flatten some of the terrain around here because the terrain not being flat does cause me to not build things where I should be building them. I can change the coastline around apparently. Then I'm going to change the footpath. Gotten very into this, haven't I? Then I'm actually going to delete this lumber mill and build 2 down here. So the lumber mill, you're getting deleted. I'm going to build some in a different place. So I'm not scared to put things in different places. Why can't we afford this? We don't have enough people spaces. Oh, alright then, not enough houses, as usual. Okay, I'm just kind of like looking at, will you be able to reach the market? Possibly not, so I'll pop one house across there. That seems happy. It seems to be in where the market is. It might need moving. It's not really very in line with anything else, is it? build a house? There we go. I'll build it there instead. That should give me enough points to build myself another lumber mill over here. And everything kind of looks all nice and neat and in line with each other. Right, so the next thing I need to do now is to get all of this wood. And I want to see if I can get the chutes to supply all these different lumber mill bits evenly. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know how that's going to work. So, one thing I think I need it precise. I need one to go around the corner here. Straight one there. There. And then what I want is for it to split off. Oh yeah, it does. It splits in half. That's really nice. Okay. And then I can just pop that all the way into the lumber mill. And they're disappearing into the lumber mill. Oh, this is great. This is everything I could have hoped for. There we are. Oh no, they're all going that way. Okay. Will that happen until it's full? And then they might go the other way. Nah, they just all decided to go that way. That's super unfortunate. So it looks like doing this is going to require logic. Ah, I see. So no, we'll be okay, because what we'll do is we'll wait until one's full up. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that path there at all anymore anyway, so I'm just going to make a chute from here. So it'll need to be like this, and then like this. And that will eventually just turn around down here a little bit. Turn around there. And then go into this lumber mill. There we are. So because we've got so much lumber being made from these three foresters, we've always got the complete. So just keeping the line all backed up is the way to do it, I think. Oh, that's good. I'm super happy with that. So I've got this whole like automated lumber thing going on. I've got this completely automated grain mill thing going on. Farms are just like, they're just producing. So I'll make them some things to make them faster. Some of those farm tiles next time. And we will, what else are we going to do? We will work on the iron manufacturing now. We've got all of that working, and that's going to go over here in this kind of barn area. I was considering if it gets to the point where there is tons and tons and tons of grain stuff going on over here, I might consider building a barn over there. But the problem is that the grain really needs to be supplied to the market rather than kept in a barn for production. Whereas things like these lumber mills, they need to be kept, keep taking things for production. So one should be taking logs to market. This guy should be taking these logs to the base. And then I think I need one more wagon for this final lumber mill here, because I don't think they can do like 2 stops. I think they can only like do 1 stop. The other thing I could do is have a chute going into the base with all of the lumber. But we'll work on that next time, because I think that that would work. A chute going down there. Except it would maybe... Well, I'm saying that it would block the... that barn it needed either. It does have an inventory of wool and things like that, but it's not needed. And then I'm gonna, yeah, I will work on the pasture and stuff like that. And I might need a barn over here for all the wool and things, actually thinking about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this barn. Get rid of this. I won't need this road or anything, so then I can just have chutes going all the way along. I might even be able to fit in another lumber mill there even. And maybe tidy the chute up a bit. But that's all for next episode. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Factory Town, please subscribe. I will let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.